the upcoming coronation, the future of the monarchy, and Canada with Princess Anne. So I thank you very much for making time for us. I know you don't have much of it at all.
Only when I'm in London, I tend to sort of pack it in when I'm in London.
Unprecedented turmoil is sweeping through the British royal family. The House of Windsor, long regarded as a steadfast symbol of power and tradition, is now facing significant upheaval as shadows of conflict and intrigue spread across Buckingham Palace. Princess Anne, once viewed as the unsung hero of the monarchy, now stands at a pivotal moment. Does she truly have the strength to rise to the throne when terrible secrets are being unearthed? Queen Consort Camilla, who transformed from a public adversary to a symbol of loyalty, is struggling to maintain her position as waves of opposition grow stronger. And what about Princes William and Harry? Once united but now bitterly divided, how will they influence this complicated game of royal power? Behind palace doors, internal struggles, secret alliances, and unexpected plans are unfolding. Is this the end of a storied dynasty, or merely the beginning of an unimaginable power shift? Discover the rivalries and drama that could alter the course of the royal family forever. A generational shift in the royal family. Stability and tradition have long been the bedrock of the British royal family. But in these turbulent times, cracks are beginning to show. With King Charles III's health now under scrutiny, a greater concern has emerged. Do the younger generations have the strength to uphold and protect the legacy left by Queen Elizabeth II? At the heart of this crisis lies a question of worthiness and trust. Even though King Charles has officially ascended the throne, public doubt remains, especially as reports of his frail health continue to circulate. The threat doesn't just come from the king's own condition, but also from internal instability and a lack of consensus among key members of the royal family. Princess Anne, the king's steadfast and devoted sister, has long been celebrated as one of the hardest-working royals. Known for her no-nonsense attitude and a quiet dedication to her duties, Anne has never sought applause or the spotlight, focusing solely on her responsibilities. Her unwavering resolve has earned her admiration and respect, even during the royal family's most trying times. Yet today, Anne is emerging not just as a loyal sister, but as a powerful figure in her own right, one who could pose a challenge to Camilla's position. Camilla, who transitioned from the shadows of scandal to become Queen Consort, has not had an easy journey to public acceptance. Once a reviled figure, especially among those who mourned Princess Diana, Camilla has worked hard to reshape her image, dedicating herself to charitable causes and standing loyally by King Charles. Yet a lingering frostiness persists among royal supporters. Now, with Anne's growing prominence, the public seems more willing to rally behind the princess, sparking fresh debate. This silent struggle between upholding traditional succession and meeting demands for modernization is becoming the talk of the nation. The British public, already divided in their feelings about Camilla, now watches intently as rumors swirl about Anne's potential rise in influence. Is King Charles working to protect his family, or is he quietly restructuring roles within the monarchy to secure his legacy at a time of personal vulnerability? The two princes, William and Harry, remain central to the unfolding drama. Their strained relationship is an open wound that has yet to heal. As the rightful heir, William is taking on more responsibilities, but the weight of past conflicts and heavy expectations continues to loom large. Meanwhile, Harry, having left royal life and settled in the United States, keeps stirring controversy with his candid revelations. The brothers seem to be on opposing sides, one dedicated to upholding royal tradition, the other bent on breaking free from its constraints. Caught in the crossfire are Princess Kate and Queen Consort Camilla, who are left to play peacemakers. But will their efforts be enough to mend the rifts tearing the family apart? Behind the velvet curtains of Buckingham Palace, the royal family is entering a time of profound change. where age-old traditions are clashing with demands for renewal and the fragile trust of the public hangs in the balance. Amid this uncertainty and the constant speculation about the future of the monarchy, Princess Anne stands as a symbol of resilience and sacrifice, prompting the nation to reflect on her critical role in the royal family's past and present. Princess Anne, a symbol of resilience and sacrifice. Princess Anne, often referred to as the hidden gem of the British royal family, isn't one to make headlines with glamorous stories. Instead, she embodies hard work, dedication, and steadfastness, earning the respect not only of those closest to her but also of the British public, who admire a royal figure that is both humble and strong. From the earliest days of her royal duties, Anne has shown a remarkable strength of character and an unyielding spirit. In a world where glitz and glamour often take center stage, Anne chose a quieter path, working diligently and never seeking the limelight. She stands out not just for the sheer volume of work she undertakes, but for the seriousness with which she approaches every duty. Her tireless commitment, from state visits in distant lands to supporting charities across the UK, has left a legacy few can match. Beneath her tough exterior lies a compassionate heart and a spirit of sacrifice. Anne has followed in the footsteps of her mother, Queen Elizabeth II, in her service to the nation, dedicating herself to countless noble causes. She leads over 200 charities and tirelessly advocates for those without a voice. Despite the challenges she has faced, balancing royal duties with personal life and dealing with the constant changes within the monarchy, Anne has never shown fatigue or wavered. Yet, in today's royal family, Anne is recognized not only as a loyal sister, but as a figure of considerable influence, capable of putting pressure on Queen Consort Camilla. Her unwavering dedication and tireless work ethic have sparked conversations about her potential role as a stabilizing force during these uncertain times. To the public, she embodies the core royal values of loyalty, devotion, and sacrifice, values that many feel are fading among the younger generations. Anne now faces not only immense responsibilities, but also a silent competition with Camilla, who rose from controversy to become Queen Consort. With King Charles's health under scrutiny, rumors about restructuring roles within the monarchy have only heightened Anne's prominence. She stands not just as a concerned sister, but as someone ready to shoulder greater duties if the situation demands. The comparison between Anne and Camilla has become a hot topic of discussion. While Camilla has spent years proving her worth alongside King Charles, Anne has spent a lifetime quietly demonstrating that true respect doesn't come from the spotlight, but from unwavering, persistent action. Princess Anne has always been and will remain a symbol of unshakable loyalty and resilience, a woman willing to sacrifice everything to uphold the honor and legacy of the British royal family. However, in this time of upheaval and simmering conflict, one cannot overlook Camilla's arduous journey from the shadows of scandal to the throne. Camilla, a journey from shadows to light. Few in the British royal family have endured the relentless and prolonged public scrutiny faced by Camilla, the current Queen Consort. Her path from the shadows of public disdain to a position of undeniable influence alongside King Charles III is a story woven with fierce opposition and unwavering effort to prove herself. Camilla's name has long been one of the most controversial in royal history. Her relationship with King Charles, from the days of secrecy to becoming public knowledge, has always brought painful memories of Princess Diana to the forefront. At the height of the animosity, she was seen as the main reason behind the collapse of Charles and Diana's legendary marriage. For years, Camilla was enveloped by suspicion, relentless criticism, and malicious stories, living under the heavy shadow of scandal and widespread public resentment. But Camilla refused to be defeated. Quietly, she embarked on a long journey to transform her image. Instead of seeking sympathy or retaliating against public opinion, she chose to dedicate herself quietly to charitable work, and to support King Charles in all royal duties. Her focus on causes close to her heart, from advocating for victims of domestic abuse to supporting mental health organizations, gradually began to reshape public perception. Yet, the shadows of her past remained difficult to fully dispel. Camilla officially stepped into the light when Charles ascended the throne, and she was named Queen Consort. It was a significant milestone, an acknowledgement she had waited decades for. Yet, even with her elevated status, she continues to face skeptical glances. The scars of the past are still evident, especially among those who continue to revere Princess Diana. It comes as no surprise that Camilla is not universally beloved, but she continues to work tirelessly to show she is deserving of her role. By King Charles's side, Camilla's journey remains challenging. Her greatest trial lies not only in carrying out the duties of a queen consort, but also in facing a public that remains torn between past grievances and the present. Nonetheless, her perseverance in overcoming obstacles and using her actions and dedication to soften entrenched biases cannot be overlooked. Camilla has managed not only to survive, but to thrive in a highly scrutinized environment where every move she makes is judged and analyzed. But make no mistake, Camilla's road is far from smooth. The rising prominence of Princess Anne, especially given King Charles's waning health, has sparked whispers that Camilla might soon be overshadowed or even sidelined. The public, with a deep admiration for Anne's strength, resilience, and lack of pretension, might be ready to welcome such a change. Can Camilla hold on to her position as Anne gains more support, or will she be pushed aside? The silent power struggle between these two formidable women, each representing different values within the royal family, is a complex and ongoing battle. Once labeled the homewrecker of Diana's happiness, Camilla now stands as Queen Consort, facing the ultimate challenge, winning the hearts of a public still hesitant to fully forgive. Can she ever escape Diana's shadow and prove she is worthy of her role, or will doubt and criticism follow her forever? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Camilla's journey is filled with hardship and defining moments. The princes, William, Harry, and their significance. Amid the storm of a shifting monarchy and growing fractures within the royal family, Princes William and Harry have become central figures in the story of the British Crown's future. Though they share the same royal lineage and memories of a turbulent childhood following the tragic loss of their mother, Princess Diana, the two brothers have chosen dramatically different paths, painting a picture of deep conflict that highlights their contrasting values. Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, carries the heavy weight of tradition and the responsibility of being the heir. With King Charles III's declining health a growing concern, much of the monarchy's future stability depends on William's leadership and maturity. He stands as a model of a dedicated successor and a symbol of hope for a steady future. His responsibilities extend beyond ceremonial duties, encompassing the task of guiding a royal family struggling to regain its relevance and public trust during these uncertain times. William projects an image of calm, decorum, and duty, which he has carefully cultivated to establish himself as a dependable pillar of the monarchy. However, this also means that every action he takes is scrutinized, leaving little room for error or missteps. Despite being seen as a figure of stability, William is not immune to immense pressure. His burdens have only grown heavier as he strives to set an example for future generations, all while dealing with the lingering wounds of family trauma. His complicated relationship with his younger brother Harry, once his closest companion during their early years, has become a rift that seems impossible to mend. On the other side, Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, represents rebellion and a yearning for freedom. Once the fun-loving, affable younger brother cherished by the public, Harry's image has shifted dramatically since he stepped back from royal duties, relocating to America with his wife, Meghan Markle, and their young family. Since leaving behind the old traditions of the royal family, Harry has kept the world abuzz with shocking revelations about life behind the walls of Buckingham Palace, particularly through interviews and his memoir. His accusations of harsh control and injustices faced by him and Meghan have sparked endless debates and heightened public polarization. Harry views himself as a trailblazer, determined to protect his family and live a meaningful life away from the monarchy's grip. Yet his path has been far from easy. While he insists that his departure was for the safety and happiness of his wife and children, his choices and actions have caused a significant rupture in his relationship with William. The brothers' estrangement is no longer a personal matter, but has come to symbolize the clash between two factions within the royal family. One devoted to preserving tradition, and the other unafraid to challenge and break away from the old constraints. The tension between William and Harry now resembles a wound that has never healed. While William must uphold the royal family's reputation, Harry has not hesitated to expose secrets that have sent shockwaves around the world. The British public, who once adored the brothers as symbols of a renewed monarchy in the wake of Princess Diana's death, are now forced to take sides. These conflicts reveal not only profound divisions, but also thrust the monarchy into a difficult dilemma: how to maintain dignity while connecting with a new generation, increasingly questioning the institution's relevance. Caught in the middle of this family strife are Princess Kate Middleton, William's wife, and Queen Consort Camilla, King Charles's spouse, both of whom are tasked with playing peacemakers. Kate, with her poise and natural charm, has become a key figure in upholding the royal family's positive image. But will her attempts at reconciliation be enough to mend a family so deeply fractured, or will the rift remain an enduring source of pain? The future of the British royal family appears to be under threat from within, with deep-seated divisions between two brothers who once shared an unbreakable bond. Fateful decisions. Is Princess Anne more deserving? Speculation surrounding the British royal family never truly dies down, but when it comes to the idea of Princess Anne potentially taking on a more prominent role, the debates flare up with renewed intensity. Princess Anne, King Charles III's resilient sister, has long been regarded as a symbol of steadfastness and dedication. While other royals are often thrust into the spotlight, Anne has chosen a quieter path, tirelessly fulfilling her duties without seeking recognition or fame. But is her lifetime of sacrifice enough to elevate her to a higher position, one that many quietly hope she will assume? Anne stands as a unique figure in the royal family. Known for her frankness and unwillingness to back down when necessary, she never shies away from voicing her displeasure or confronting difficult situations. As rumors of King Charles III's declining health circulate, some have considered Anne a temporary solution, someone who could provide stability during this turbulent time. Respected not only for her work ethic, but also for her devotion to royal duties, Anne has participated in over 20,000 official engagements throughout her career, proving she is among the hardest-working royals, if not the most committed. Yet, the big question remains: is hard work and dedication enough to grant Anne real power within the monarchy? The internal comparison between Anne and Camilla has always sparked controversy. Camilla, who has risen from the shadows of disdain to become Queen Consort, is not a universally accepted figure. Her position has long been questioned, especially since the public has never fully forgiven her for her role in the tragic love triangle with Princess Diana and King Charles. Despite Camilla's efforts to prove she deserves her title, the old wounds remain fresh for Diana's devoted admirers. In contrast, Anne represents the perfect opposite. Scandal-free and uninterested in attention, she is all about work and devotion. She isn't afraid to get her hands dirty working on her estate, stands tirelessly during official ceremonies, and has always honored her promise to serve the crown. While other royals have faced criticism for their lavish lifestyles or lack of responsibility, Anne remains a steadfast figure of diligence and reliability. This is why she is more beloved and respected than ever. But is Anne truly suited for a higher role? Her supporters believe she embodies the values Queen Elizabeth II tried to uphold: dignity, duty, and a spirit of service. If the royal family needs a steady hand to guide the ship through turbulent waters, Anne may well be the ideal choice. She possesses the strength to confront crises head-on and the wisdom gained from a lifetime of unwavering service. However, the prospect of Anne taking on greater power is far from simple. The rigid traditions and centuries-old rules of succession present a formidable obstacle. Changing this structure would require a monumental reform, something the royal family has always been reluctant to consider. Additionally, Camilla's loyal supporters are unlikely to relinquish her hard-won place without a fight. A silent struggle is unfolding, a clash between old values and the need for change. Camilla, having worked tirelessly to win public favor, now faces a formidable, albeit quiet, opponent: Anne, who embodies the royal family's core values. And as the public continues to debate who is more deserving, one thing is certain: the British monarchy cannot avoid these fateful decisions forever. The future of the monarchy. Can tradition and modernity coexist? As the United Kingdom enters a period where long-held traditions are increasingly tested by modern influences, a pressing question arises. Can the British royal family continue to uphold the dignity and honor that have defined them for centuries while adapting to society's ever-changing landscape? In recent years, the generational shift within the monarchy has become more than just a story of succession. It's a critical test of the family's flexibility and ability to remain connected to the people. The younger generation, represented by Prince William and Princess Kate, is bringing a fresh approach that balances modernity with a deep respect for tradition. Through hands-on charity work and the use of social media to engage with the public, they have shown that the monarchy isn't out of touch but is, in fact, striving to make royal values more relatable to younger generations. However, change is not always easily embraced. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure, along with their controversial revelations about life behind palace walls, has shaken the public's idealized view of the monarchy. On one hand, this has sparked debates about the royal family's adaptability in an increasingly open and progressive world. On the other, it highlights the challenge of modernizing an institution still bound by tradition that cannot be easily abandoned. The question remains: can the monarchy find a balance between tradition and modernity? Tradition is an essential foundation, connecting centuries of history and cultural identity. Yet, clinging too tightly to the past without adapting risks alienating younger generations who crave openness and equality. Conversely, chasing modernity too fervently could erode the reverence and honor that the British people hold dear. One of the monarchy's greatest challenges is blending these seemingly opposing elements. The royal family must preserve beloved ceremonies and customs while demonstrating a willingness to listen and respond to contemporary societal needs. Achieving this balance requires not only skillful leadership, but also a shared commitment from every member of the family, from the energetic younger royals to the wise elders. Camilla and Princess Anne exemplify this struggle between tradition and progress. As Queen Consort, Camilla faces a dual challenge, safeguarding her husband's legacy while striving to soften the controversies of the past. Public support for her remains uncertain, requiring Camilla to continuously prove her value in contributing to the monarchy's forward momentum without diminishing respect for traditional values. Meanwhile, Princess Anne, known for her tireless work ethic and aversion to the spotlight, represents the embodiment of core royal principles. She has shown that embracing modernity doesn't mean abandoning tradition, but rather finding a way for the two to complement each other. Anne's prominence serves as a reminder of the importance of duty and honor, as well as a valuable lesson in preserving the values that have sustained the monarchy over the years. The future of the British royal family remains a journey filled with challenges and unpredictability. They are faced with fateful decisions and the urgent need to evolve in a rapidly changing world. But if they can harmonize tradition with modernity and find a balance between the two, the monarchy can continue to be a symbol of stability and grandeur, while also serving as a model of adaptability and growth for the new era. So, who truly deserves to lead the British royal family through these challenging and changing times? Princess Anne, the emblem of resilience and quiet dedication, does she have what it takes to protect the legacy left by Queen Elizabeth II? Or perhaps Camilla, the steadfast queen consort, can provide the stability needed to usher in a new era despite her controversial past? Then there are William and Catherine, the younger generation striving to blend tradition with modernity, offering hope for the monarchy's survival in a rapidly evolving world. Who will guide the royal family into this new age? It's a question not just of power, but of trust and connection with the public. We are witnessing a moment where old values intersect with new demands. What do you think? Who is best suited to steer the monarchy through this storm? Or does the royal family need bolder changes to adapt and endure? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe tradition and modernity can harmonize, or is a major overhaul necessary? Share your opinions with us, and don't forget to follow along as we explore the next chapters of the royal family's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.